Clannad After Story, the highly anticipated sequel to the critically acclaimed Clannad, had all the potential to build upon its predecessor's emotional depth and deliver a profound and satisfying conclusion. Unfortunately, it falls far short of expectations, leaving me utterly disappointed and emotionally drained. Firstly, the pacing of Clannad After Story is simply atrocious. It starts off promisingly, with the story delving into the characters' lives after high school, but then descends into a never-ending cycle of misery and despair. The excessive melodrama becomes exhausting, as the series seems determined to squeeze every ounce of suffering from its characters, to the point of diminishing returns. The lack of balance and nuance in the storytelling made it difficult to stay engaged. Furthermore, the character development, which was one of the strengths of the original Clannad, feels forced and contrived in After Story. The protagonist, Tomoya, undergoes a significant transformation, but the execution feels rushed and lacks the depth and subtlety of his growth in the first season. Many of the side characters that were previously compelling also receive inadequate development, reduced to mere plot devices to drive Tomoya's emotional journey forward. The supernatural elements introduced in the narrative were a major letdown. They seemed shoehorned in, disrupting the grounded and realistic tone established in the first season. Instead of enhancing the story, they distracted from the core themes and diluted the impact of the emotional moments. The explanations provided for these supernatural occurrences felt half-hearted and poorly integrated, leaving me unsatisfied and detached from the overall experience. Moreover, the ending, touted as one of the most emotional and impactful in anime history, left me feeling hollow and dissatisfied. Instead of providing a cathartic resolution, it felt forced and manipulative, as if the writers were determined to wring out every last tear from the audience. While I appreciate a bittersweet conclusion, After Story's ending felt cheap and emotionally manipulative, lacking the authenticity and resonance that made the original series so special. Lastly, the animation quality in Clannad After Story takes a noticeable dip compared to its predecessor. The character designs appear flat and lack the charm and expressiveness that made them endearing in the first season. The animation inconsistencies are jarring and detract from the emotional impact the series intends to deliver. In conclusion, Clannad After Story fails to live up to the emotional journey established by its predecessor. The pacing issues, contrived character development, misplaced supernatural elements, unsatisfying ending, and subpar animation all contribute to an underwhelming and draining experience. While it may have its moments of poignancy, they are overshadowed by the flaws that plague the series. I cannot recommend Clannad After Story to anyone seeking a satisfying and emotionally resonant anime. 3 out of 10.
Anime review is copyright of the Phantom Thief Buds. Do not distribute without express written permission.